Break into the IT field using QA automation, and let me help you get there the fastest way possible. Software testing or QA automation is one of the fastest growing fields in software industry and is an awesome and rewarding field to be in. Hi, my name is Armas and I'm a senior software engineer in test or a senior QA automation engineer. For the last 8 years, I've been helping students learn QA automation using on demand video courses. And now I have started teaching live on Zoom like a bootcamp type of setting. I focus on automation. In software testing, there is manual testing and there's automated testing, and my focus is in automation, and that's going to give you a jump start in the field. There's a lot more demand for automation than for manual, and the money is a lot more in automation than it is in manual. And we're going to learn both, but the focus is going to be on automation. My focus of this bootcamp is to teach you enough skills so you can build a great resume that's going to put you ahead of the competition. I'm going to teach you tools that are super popular in the field right now, currently, that are being used in the field and they're really popular. So your resume is going to look really, really good. Everything on your resume, you're going to know how to do. There will not be a lie, a fake, or an exaggeration on your resume. Everything that's on there, you're actually going to be able to practice in real life and actually know how to do it before we put it on your resume. So when time comes for interviews and for the actual job, you are going to be ready. There is a sample resume attached to the bootcamp landing page. Okay, just check out that resume. That resume is going to build your resume by the end of the program. And you can even take it further and compare that resume with job searches and see the skills on the resume are skills that are in demand right now. Lots of jobs that you see posted, they expect 1 year of experience. And by the end of this program, if you do all the work, if you do all the projects, you're going to have the same skill set as a person with 1 year of experience, because the projects we work on are very much real life experiences and they're going to be directly applicable to the industry. Those are tools and projects that you are most likely going to use in the real world outside of the class. But you do have to do the work. You have to do the assignments. You have to work on the projects during the bootcamp and beyond. We're going to learn really popular tools, really popular and in-demand tools like Python. Okay, Python is one of the most popular programming languages out there. You're going to learn that language, and everything's going to be based on Python. It's going to be around Python. We're going to use popular frameworks like Robot Framework and PyTest. In addition to that, we're going to use Selenium, obviously. That's the main tool for QA for the front end. But we're also going to do the back end. We're going to learn SQL. We're going to learn database testing and API testing. Then we're going to use tools that the industry use. But we have to know how the whole system works. And we have to use tools that all the software development companies actually use, like Docker. We're going to use Jenkins. We're going to use GitLab. And we're going to manage our projects using JIRA. That's a very popular project management tool that most likely there is a very high chance you're going to end up using in the real world. And we're going to use Slack for communication. So you're going to be exposed to all these fancy and popular tools. So when it's time to get to actually work, get on the job market, none of this is going to be new to you. About the price of the course. The course is priced low because this is only my second batch that I am teaching live. The current batch is going on right now and it's going really great. Everybody's really happy. All my students are happy. I haven't had a complaint yet at all. I'm really happy with the progress, and it's going better than what I thought it would be, being my first time. And this is going to be my second time. So still the price is lowered now because there's still some things I need to learn how to do, right? So that is the only reason. The price does not reflect the quality of the education you're going to get. What you're paying for is actually me. You're actually paying a person to have a coach, a guide, helping you throughout the way, not just the lectures, right? The lectures you can always learn from videos and stuff, but having a guide, having a person going through it with you is a huge advantage, and that's really what you get. And the price does not reflect the quality of the education. You're going to get a real life education, a real good education, and it's going to be totally worth it for you. And talk to me. What I advise you is not just to go sign up, to actually contact me and let's talk about you, right? Let's talk about your background, where you're coming from and why you want to do this, and is this the right thing for you? Go on the site and book a free 30 minutes consultation and get on a call with me. We can do it over the phone or we can do it on Zoom. Zoom is preferable, so we can meet each other in a nice way and see if this is for you. Talk to me, then you can join the course. And the earlier you join, the better it is, because I'm going to give you access to the video courses and you're going to have a head start. You're going to be learning all the material, and when the bootcamp starts, you're going to be ahead. You're going to be able to ask the right questions, and you're going to start getting my support way before the bootcamp even starts. Okay, so the sooner the better. You're just going to start learning ASAP, because this thing takes time. It's a game of practice, it's a game of skills. You really have to do the work. So the earlier you start, the more time you have to do the work. In terms of your background, what your background is, you do not need to be a technical person. Yeah, if you come from a technical background, obviously it's going to help you. But even if you don't come from a technical background, I would say 90% of my students currently do not have technical backgrounds. So that your background is not the factor here. The factor is your interest, your dedication, your commitment, and your interest. How serious are you about learning? Okay? And if you dedicate it, if you spend time, if you study the material, there is no reason you're not going to be a great QA engineer. So your background really doesn't matter. It's all about your desire and your dedication. How much are you dedicating to learning? Okay? So keep that in mind. About manual experience. So you don't need manual testing prior experience. Manual testing is primarily structure and terminology. There's a lot of terminology in manual testing. Then most of the time manual testers either transition to management or they go into automation. And we're going to just jump right into automation, but you cannot automate something that you're not manually testing, right? So we have to talk about manual testing. We have no choice, even though our focus is on automation, but the course is going to be totally automation. But you do not need to have a manual experience, because you can learn that in parallel as you go. Like I said, it's a lot of it is terminology. Okay, so contact me, set up a meeting, book some 30-minute slot, or just send me an email directly. My contact information is right there on the bootcamp page. At the bottom you find my phone number and my email address, and feel free to contact me at any time and talk to me and figure out if this is right for you. So I hope to talk to you soon. Thank you for watching this and listening to me.